Hello world! Today I've got for you my latest drugstore makeup haul. Hey everybody, Shelly here, and today I've got for you the video that almost wasn't. Yes, I've got a drugstore haul for you today, and I went to Ulta and CVS and Rite Aid and Walmart, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. Now, the reason this video almost wasn't is that I wanted to wear a full face of drugstore makeup today, and I had a really hard time with the eyeshadow palette that I just picked up. But I also had a really good time with some of these other products. So most of what I've got is new for the summer. Maybe it was a spring release, but I've got mostly new items from the various drugstore lines. And I had some very good experiences and one bad one. So I'm going to share with you what I got and what I think of the things that I have tried so far. So one thing I am particularly happy about with this drugstore haul is that not only is everything reasonably priced, but between my bonus reward dollars from CVS and the sales that were going on at Ulta, which it was either buy one, get one half off or buy two, get one free, I really saved a lot of money. So everything that I am about to show you, I got for under $64 total. Everything. So I'm really pleased with myself on this one. I'm planning to do a video on kind of how I stockpile my coupons and rewards and things like that so that I get the most bang for my buck. But until then, know that it is entirely possible to get a ton of cool new stuff when it comes out without spending a fortune. So let's see. Let's just go in the order that I would typically apply these things, shall we? So I'm going to start with the face. One of my favorite new finds, this is a NYX product. It is called Honeydew Me Up. Honeydew Me Up? Honeydew Me Up. And it is a face serum and primer with honey, a natural antiseptic, gold flakes to increase skin radiance, and collagen for smoother skin. Now, it comes with this little spatula, and as you see, maybe you can't see, I don't know if I can hold this up without making a disastrous mess, but this really does have the sort of texture of honey. It's thick. I wouldn't call it sticky, but it's sticky at first, and then you put it all over your face, and it's the warmth from your skin kind of melts it down into more of a serum consistency. It's really nice. Now, I don't think it did anything in terms of helping reduce the look of my pores or anything like that. It didn't smooth out fine lines and wrinkles, but it did it did help my makeup application go on well. It seemed very hydrating. I've used it a couple days now. So I like it. I think it's a good primer, especially for extra hydration if you're not going for the sort of doll-faced plastic look. Next on the face, let's stick with primers. I've got an eyeshadow primer now. This is one of the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow primers. It's from their Photo Focus line, which I've been thoroughly impressed with so far. I've also tried the Photo Focus setting spray, and I think it's great. I picked up also their lash primer, also in the Photo Focus line. The lash primer is a white colored sort of mascara-like product where you'll apply it prior to your mascara to give extra volume. It also has some vitamins and other good stuff in it. The eyeshadow primer has a consistency that kind of reminded me of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's sort of a flesh-colored eyeshadow primer. It gets tacky pretty quickly. I liked it. It seems to work well, so those are two good ones from Wet n Wild. In the land of primers, I also picked up from NYX this eyeshadow base. It appeared that they had 3 new ones. I got the White Pearl version. This one is intended to give additional sort of shimmer and luminosity, yeah, to your eyeshadows. I didn't find that when using matte shadows, it added luminosity. It was kind of an awkward addition of luminosity. So I would say use this underneath shadows that are already metallic or shiny or luminous, and it would enhance that. But I didn't like it under matte shadows. So, but otherwise, a good NYX product. I think I will enjoy it. Let's see, so we're into the eyes. I did pick up from Physicians Formula Shiny. This is their shimmer strips, and this is really an over-the-top sort of shimmer shadow palette. I just wanted to get a little crazy. So I picked this up. I haven't used it on my eyeballs yet, but let me swatch a few of them for you. Very, very, very... It's shiny time. So yeah, quite gold, glitter, shiny. A lot of fallout from these guys, but I think they'll be fun, especially if you put them on top of something like that NYX shadow base to kind of adhere them and get them to stick. Also in the sparkly shiny category, I picked up this Wet n Wild shimmer. It's not a new product, but it's their glitter shadow in a pink color called Groupie. I don't know what I plan on doing with these things this summer, but we will soon find out, won't we? In eyeshadows, I also picked up two single shadows that Tati had mentioned in her Best of Drugstore video. Wet n Wild's Creme Brulee and L'Oreal Color Riche Petite Pearl. I'm always looking for base shades and transition shades and lid shades and highlight shades that I can use with palettes that don't sort of come with those shades. And it's easier than like digging out multiple palettes. So I picked up those. I used Creme Brulee today. I really liked it. Moving on with shadows, that brings us to the palette that I did not have great luck with, though the interwebs seem to think it's a good palette. I will keep trying. But it is the Makeup Academy Metallic Eyeshadow Professional. It's this collection of satin and metallic shades, and they swatch really nicely. I'm just going to grab a few off of this top row. I mean, really nice, like solid colors. They're going to be on top of some glitter here, but if I swatch them on my hands, you see I started on this side, but you can see they swatch nicely. They've got really nice pigmentation. They feel nice and smooth and buttery, but I had a really hard time working with them. Now, part of the problem is that I had initially started by trying to make an entire eye look out of this palette, and I quickly realized that was just not going to be possible. There's not enough light shades. There's nothing that's matte that you can really use as a transition shade. So then I brought in my e.l.f. Mattes palette and the Creme Brulee single here from Wet n Wild, and I was working with those, and one of the things I ran into was that some of the textures that are not consistent from one shadow to the next in this palette. So whereas the green shade here is like super, super smooth and buttery, same with the sort of rust color that's right next to it. Those two were great. The purple was kind of patchy. The color at the bottom here, this dark brown sort of rust color, that color got really muddy really fast. Whereas the rust on the top row here, this one, that one was gorgeous. So they weren't really consistent from one color to the next, and until I figured out which colors I could kind of use that were going to perform well, well, let's just say that this is the fourth application of makeup to my face, and I'm still not happy with it, but that was the process of going through this palette and kind of learning how to work with it. It retails for $14 at CVS. The MUA stuff goes on sale quite often at CVS, so I think if you do plan to pick it up, plan two things. Plan to get it on sale, and also plan to use other products along with this palette. Like, you might get your main lid color out of this palette, but you're going to need some other shadows to sort of finish the look. So that was my experience with those shadows. Next up, let's do highlighters. So I did find the coveted Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders. Precious Petals is the one that I've been using because it is lighter. Crown of my canopy is this sort of darker shade. I'm clearly have very fair skin, so I need really light highlighters, but look at how lovely this thing. This is the Precious Petals. It's a really nice sort of rosy highlight, rosy peachy highlight, I guess you'd say. Whereas the other one is a little more rose. They are shimmer highlights. I think they're beautiful. They're not too ba-bam. I am wearing the Precious Petals highlight today. I'm not looking for much ba-bam. I just want, you know, a little shiny. So I was very happy about that. I drove all over the place to find these. I finally found them at the second Rite Aid that I went to. They did not even have the the summer sort of display case out at any other place that carries Wet n Wild that I went to. So, oh well. But I did find them at Rite Aid. Yay! Next up, also a Wet n Wild product, new formula for their Color Icon blushes. Now, I got this one in Pearlescent Pink, which has been touted on the YouTubes as being a dupe for the NARS Orgasm. And all I can say is I don't have the NARS Orgasm blush, but it's a really beautiful blush. It's got a little bit of sort of shimmer iridescence to it. There's like little, you're probably not going to be able to see them, whoa, but there's little gold sort of shimmer flakes in it, tiny golden shimmer flakes in this blush. I am wearing it today. I will say that for as much as the NARS blush is touted to be, you know, suitable for every skin tone and works on everybody, and all the makeup artists say like it's the one blush you can throw in your compact and take care of everybody no matter who you're working with, it's dark on me. It's blush. And for someone that doesn't really go super blushy on my blush, this is a lot of blush for me. I do think it is a cute color. I'm okay with the color, but it's a little more ba-bam than I'm used to. But nice formula. It's really smooth. It really, I mean, I can blend it out. I'm just gonna blend out on my hand here, and you see how it sort of faded into just a really nice sort of smooth color. So in that regard, it's good stuff. I can't speak directly to whether or not it's a dupe for the NARS Orgasm, but it is a lovely blush. In the blush category, I have not tried this yet, but I also picked up from Physicians Formula, mainly because I got sucked into the advertising, the Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. Radiant Blushing Glow Mood Boosting Effect. Infused with our Happy Boost blend featuring happy skin and euphorial natural plant extracts, which have been shown to promote a feeling of happiness by mimicking the effect of endorphins and helping protect the skin from environmental stress. The sweet scent of violet provides a feeling of joy each time you apply. Now, That just sounds insane to me. Is my blush is gonna make me happy? Well, you know, I'm not opposed to being made happy by my blush. So I'm opening the package right now. I probably should have done this before, because now I'm so intrigued that I can't contain myself. Cute little compact, of course. Physicians Formula always is cute. Oh, nice. So the blusher, and then under it is the little pan to store the little blush brush that I will never use. But there it is. Cute. I don't really smell violets. Let's swirl it, shall we? God, my hands are so dirty. Okay, I'll use this hand now. I just swirled all of the colors together. And ooh, they look nice and light. And I'm gonna swatch right here on kind of my... Okay, that's not really working. Okay, so I can't really swatch it. Super light pink, which is what I was going for, because I really like light colored blushes, because I don't really go crazy with my blush. Let's see if I can smell it now. Alright, I smell a little bit of violet. It's not overpowering at all. But it looks like a very light pink, a nice, pretty light pink. There doesn't appear to be much shimmer to it. One of these little hearts has a little bit of shimmer, but not the whole kit here. So I think it's a really nice natural blend here, and not too shimmery shiny. So I'm looking forward to trying that, especially if it's going to make me feel happy. Next up on the face, let's do bronzer. So L'Oreal's summer line is out, and I picked up the light pale Glam Bronze bronzer for face and body. Now, I'm new to using bronzer of any kind because I am so used to the goth days when I would just paint my face white and that's all there would be. But I'm trying to branch out and look a little bit more like I leave the house and see daylight every once in a while. So I'm trying out some of these items. And here's the bronzer. And it's really smooth. It looks pretty matte. Doesn't seem to have too much shimmer. Maybe there's a little iridescence to it, but it's definitely not glittery. It's a really light bronze on me, which is good. I'm not looking for anything dramatic. They had several shades. I think you get a ton of product for the price in this compact. But again, this is shade 01 Light Pale. So I'm wearing that today as well. Lightly, of course, because, you know me and the babam. Not going for the babam. Next up, lips. Oh, I forgot a couple eye things. Walmart hard candy. I picked up this Eye Def Chrome eyeshadow crayon. It's beautiful. It's pink. Here's the pink swatch. It's a little bit iridescent. It's really, really fun. I did try a few looks with this. It worked really well. I picked up L'Oreal's Infallible Matte Mechanical Pencil Eyeliner, which I've used for my tight line, my upper lid today. I really like it because it's flat matte. Matte, matte, matte. I want matte. Matte eyeshadow. Matte, matte, matte. Glides really well. Smooth. Stays in place. The Infallible line is always stays in place. Good stuff. Like it. Pick this up. This is not new at all. Another Physicians Formula item. This is the Organic Wear Waterproof Mascara, which I had to get because the whole world talks about how awesome it used to be. It was like the darling of YouTube, and it's such a cute little case, and it's organic and no harsh chemicals, and so I just picked it up. Alright, lips, and then we're done. This I don't believe was new. L'Oreal Paris This lip product doesn't tell me what it is, so I picked that up just because I like the color. I got two things from NYX for lips that I think are new. They're the ombre lip duos. I got Poppy and Lily, which is like a purple color. And what is this one? Pink Bubbles and Caviar. So basically what they've got, one side is dark, one side is light, and the idea behind it is that the outside portions of your lips you would color with the darker color, the inside portion you would color with the lighter color, and that would give you an ombre lip. So the darker color is sort of a lip liner. Ooh. So let's see if I can swatch left-handed. So lip liner on that side, and then the inner color is more of a lip crayon. And let me show you. So here are the two colors. The darker for the outer lip and the lighter for the inner lip. So I got a pink and a sort of purple. Here's like the upside down mouth of what it's supposed to look like when you're done. I thought those looked cute. And then to satisfy my buy one get one on L'Oreal stuff, I don't know if this is LA palette or La palette, but it is a lip palette. This is in the series of shades called Nude 02. There we go. So it opens sideways. Comes with a little brush that I will probably never use. So they are cute. I don't know, I was thinking like, might be a nice thing to just throw in your purse so you don't have 58 lipsticks in your bag. And you can just pick the shade that works best for whatever you're wearing. I don't know. You know how we get tempted by those coupons. I also picked up two more of the Ulta knockoff of the Beauty Blender, the Makeup Blending Sponge. I really like these. And as I was waiting to check out, I got sucked in by the idea of turning my face into a cat. And I got a cat face art mask sheet that is to prevent wrinkles, and so I will try out that mask. It was $5. It was probably not worth $5 for one single mask, but they got me as I was standing in line waiting. And at Ulta, I also ended up qualifying for this little Love Revlon bag. It's just a little makeup bag with a coupon and some samples on the inside. And, yeah, no, just your typical little makeup pouch. So there it goes. So yeah. So like I said, this was all like $64. Yes, I'm patting myself on the back. I'm really proud of myself on this one. I've got a lot of fun things to play with. I think a majority of what I picked up I've already tried and really like. I might have a dud here or there. That's kind of how drugstore makeup goes, but lots of fun things to play with either way. I hope you've enjoyed checking out what's new at the drugstore with me. If you have any new drugstore favorites or things that I have missed and I should definitely go check out, please leave a comment below. If you'd like to see more of my hauls, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. You'll get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every single week. Thanks a lot for watching and spending some time with me today. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.